Alright, so earlier, let me take these off. So earlier I was trying to talk about how some people pretend to be your friends when they're really not. Especially in the workplace. I just had an incident actually last night where I was curious about the friendship of these people who I'm working with. They seem nice sometimes, and then they seem like assholes sometimes, and then they get nice again. So I had to ask. And I found that they weren't really my friends. They consider me a coworker, which is weird. Because I feel like if you're stuck around somebody for more than like 3 months, that should be considered a friend. You know? But people are different, I understand that. And you can't force people to be your friend or whatever. But it's like, that shows the condition of the world we live in. And it's like people are taking their time, blocking people out of their life because they're afraid of something, you know? And I'm a nice guy, like I share things that I have when I really like a person or I think a person is cool. I like to share things, like I like to share shit, like I'm not selfish or anything, but if I don't like you, you ain't getting shit. But but I'm just saying, like in general, I'm a nice person, but I don't see why people are taking so long to come around to genuine people. And I'm not saying like I'm perfect or anything, because I'm not, but just be careful with who you consider your friend and who you take in as a friend and who you give your positive energy to, because at the end of the day, those people could be thinking, hey, fuck this guy, like I'm gonna use him for all he has. Like, don't fall into those types of traps with humans, because humans are very flawed. So you just gotta remember that. Like, never forget how fucking flawed people are. Never think a person can be just perfect. Not even me. Like, I've had shit going on and I still got shit going on. But I'm just trying to be the best version of myself that I can be, aside from just being perfect at all, because I know I'm never going to get there. No one's ever going to be perfect, just so you know. And no one's ever going to know everything there is to know about the world before they die. So you're going to die without knowing everything. That's depressing, isn't it? I know. It's alright though, because we're all going to be in this, hey, American flag, fuck you. So, yeah, just throwing that out there, just to include that, so don't forget that, because, you know, fuck the people that I work with, you know, like, fuck them all, like, except my manager, she's actually nice, and, like, a couple of people, but I think I would say 40% of the people will be genuine. 40% of your coworkers are genuine people, depending on how much you have, how many coworkers you do have, but I'd say 40%. But for the rest of them, just fuck you, okay? So just live your life. Don't ever let someone live it for you. Remember that you came in this world alone, you're gonna die in this world alone. I think people spiritually know that, so just don't forget that. Just thought I might say that. Alright, y'all, so funny story time. So I was at work yesterday and I was closing. Sorry about the cars. Come on, Sunday? My bad, hold on. Alright, so I'm closing or whatever. And first of all, okay, let me just take it all the way back. So there was a day where I was at work, and I work in the, let's say, the warehouse area. So what happened was, there was this guy who was dropping off his donations, and like, he looked like a mini version of Brock Lesnar, first of all, which is the funniest part. But it's creepy because he would talk to you, and then he would stop talking to you and just stare at you. And I was getting a little bit of a weird vibe from that. And my friend who works in the warehouse with me was like making fun of me, saying that, aha, that guy is gay for you and blah, 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 blah. And I don't have a problem with gay people at all. It's just I'm not gay, you know? So I didn't think he was gay, but he went on his way. And just last night, he showed up to shop inside the store that I work in, and he did it again. Like, he was talking to me, and then he would stop talking to me, and then he would just stare at me. And I would just, like, I couldn't look him in the eye, first of all. So I had to look away. So I would look away, and then he went shopping to do his thing, and I took a couple other customers. And at some point he was finished and he needed to get his things rang up, so I started ringing him up and I said, "Hey, what's up?" So he opened up his hand and gave me a handshake. So the thing about that handshake is that he opens his hand to give you, and this guy's like a, you know, he's like fairly built, like he does wrestling or something. And he's like a younger guy. He's probably like maybe a little younger than me, like maybe 2 years younger, or might be the same age. So the thing about the handshake is that he opens his hand to give you one of those manly handshakes. But when he releases, he slides gently out of your hand with his hand. Or at least he just does that to me, which indicates this man is trying to, like, slide in my DMs, you know. But I'm like, nah, like, nothing against gays, but I'm not gay, dude. So the thing is, he did that to me when I was ringing him up, as he was saying goodbye or whatever, like, "Oh, see you later," kind of thing. But dude stops and he like starts asking me, like, "What do you do after work?" And like he starts trying to make plans with me and stuff. And he's not like outright saying, "Oh, let's date," or something like that. He's just like kind of getting around to it. And I'm kind of like trying to chill on the conversation at this point, because I don't really want to talk about it, because, you know, I'm not which is really funny to me, because I'm just like, nah, like, I'm not doing it. So it's just funny. I get hit on by dudes a lot. Like, I get hit on by more dudes than I get hit on by girls, or women, I should say. It's a little depressing, but it is what it is, you know. Attention is attention, except it's the wrong attention sometimes. So I'm just like, nah. But dude was trying to make plans with me and shit, so I was just like. And the funny thing about it is that I did see this girl that I really thought was attractive, and then this dude comes in. I'm like, oh shit, man, you have to fuck it up for me. So nah, but the guy is cool. Like, I appreciate people's, you know, kindness and their niceness and whatever. I don't have a problem with them personally, but ain't gay, buddy. Ain't gay. Just wanted to tell you guys what happened. I got a lot more stories coming, so keep your ear out and keep your eye out for the videos and stuff. I'm gonna try to find a spot where I can actually make the video successfully without like cutting it off, without saying bye. So yeah. So yeah, y'all, I'll see y'all in another video. Peace, subscribe, all that shit. Later.